Of course you don't know. You don't know because only I know. If you knew and I didn't know, then you'd be teaching me instead of me teaching you. And for a student to teach his teacher, it's presumptuous and rude. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
I'm still having these dreams, Doctor, and I still can't stop myself from believing them.
I've told you, Mr. Hofstadter, to believe in one's dreams is a manifestation of insanity. And the sooner you accept this, the sooner you'll get well.
But I dreamed the Archangel appeared and whispered into my ear and told me where to find a golden Wonka ticket.
And what exactly did he say?
Well, what difference does that make? This was a dream, a fantasy. I mean, you said just now...
Shut up, Hofstadter, and tell me where the ticket is.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is the sign of our times, the symbol of the havoc, the mad craze that's sweeping the world today. Whatever corner of the globe we are in, whichever of the 5 continents we are on, the great search for Wonka bars continues. We're now nearing the end of our 43rd day in the hunt for golden tickets. And everywhere, we're beginning to see signs of anxiety. Every hour on the hour, new shipments are being sent to different points around the globe. But they're just not moving fast enough. And as time passes, the men who seek them become more and more desperate.
Gentlemen, I know how anxious you've all been during these last few days. But now I think I can safely say that your time and money have been well spent. We're about to witness the greatest miracle of the machine age. Based on the revolutionary Computonian law of probability, this machine will tell us the precise location of the 3 remaining golden tickets. It says, I won't tell. That would be cheating. I am now telling the computer that if it will tell me the correct answer, I will gladly share with it the grand prize. He says, what would a computer do with a lifetime supply of chocolate? I am now telling the computer exactly what he can do with a lifetime supply of chocolate.
Though we cannot help but envy him, whoever he is, and we might be tempted to be bitter at our losing, we must remember there are many more important things. Many more important things. Offhand, I can't think of what they are, but I'm sure there must be something.
Lot 403. I can personally guarantee, ladies and gentlemen, that this is the one and only, the absolutely last case of Wonka bars left in the United Kingdom. Shall we start the bidding at £1,000? Do I hear £1,000? £1,500? 2,000. I have 2,500 here. £4,000. £4,500. £5,000. Your Majesty.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Curtis. Doesn't seem to be anything in his papers to give us a clue.
They kidnapped my husband 12 hours ago. When are we going to hear from them? What do they want?
Try to stay calm. They did it for ransom. All we can do is wait to hear their demands.
I'll give them anything. Anything they want. All I want is to have Harold back.
Go ahead. We're listening.
What did they ask for? Whatever it is, they can have it.
They want your case of Wonka bars. Miss Curtis, did you hear me? It's your husband's life or your case of Wonka bars.
How long will they give me to think it over?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is finished. The end has come. The 5th and last golden ticket has just been found, right here in Paraguay. The finder is Lucky Alberto Mignoleta, the multimillionaire owner of gambling casinos throughout South America. Here is the most recent picture available of the happy finder, the man who has finally put an end to Wancomania for all the world.
Did you hear the news?
That gambler from Paraguay made up a phony ticket.
That means there's one golden ticket still floating around somewhere.
Can you imagine the nerve of that guy? Trying to fool the whole world?
Boy, he really was a crook. Well, this means the contest goes on forever.
I've just decided to switch our Friday schedule to Monday, which means that the test we take each Friday on what we learned during the week will now take place on Monday before we've learned it. But since today is Tuesday, it doesn't matter in the slightest. Pencils ready. Today we are going to learn about percentages. And for an example, let's take the recent unpleasantness. Supposing there were 1,000 Wonka bars in the world, and during the contest, you each opened a certain number of them. That number is a percent. Everyone understand? You, Madeline Durkin, how many Wonka bars did you open?
About 100.
There are 10 hundreds in 1,000, therefore you opened 10%. You, Peter Goff, how many did you open?
150.
That's 10% half over again, which makes 15%. Charlie Bucket, how many did you open?
2.
That's easy. 200 is twice 100.
Not 200, just 2.
2? What do you mean you only opened 2?
I don't care very much for chocolate.
Well, I can't figure out just 2, so let's pretend you opened 200. Now, if you opened 200 Wonka bars, apart from being dreadfully sick, you'd have used up 20% of 1,000, which is 15% half over again, 10%...
Flood's far frost of frippery.
Accident? What kind of accident?
I didn't know we had to sign anything for this tour.
I can't see what it says in the bottom.
Violet, you first. Sign here.
Hold it. Let me through here, you kids. Violet, baby, don't you sign anything there. What's this all about?
Standard form of contract.
Don't talk to me about contracts, Wonka. I use them myself. They're strictly for suckers.
Yes, but you wouldn't begrudge me a little protection. A drop.
I don't sign anything without my lawyer.
My Veruca don't sign anything either.
Then she don't go in. I'm sorry, rules of the house.
I want to go in. Don't you dare stop me.
I'm only trying to help you, sweetheart.
Give me that pen. You're always making things difficult.
Nicely handled, Veruca. She's a girl who knows where she's going. Violet.
Oh, wait a minute. What's all that small print there at the bottom?
Oh, if you have any problems, dial information. Thank you for calling. Mike, Augustus.
Violet. Violet.
I assume there's an accident indemnity clause.
Never between friends.
Saw this in a movie once. Guy signed his wife's insurance policy. Then he bumped her off.
Clever.
What about me, Grandpa?
Sign away, Charlie. We got nothing to lose.